Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and CNN anchor Jake Tapper actually took a strip off of the Joe Biden administration, off of President Joe Biden and the whole clan, and it was something to watch. I think that his spokesperson was just shocked that it happened. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So, the, the president's spokesperson appears on CNN, and the subject of the Saudi relationship with the United States comes up. Now, if you remember during the campaign trail, Biden was very critical of Trump and how he handled, the crown prince after the death of Jamal Khashoggi, the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, apparently at the hands of Mohammed bin Salman. So, or not his direct hands, but at his direction. At least that's the belief. Well, Jake Tapper goes in on the spokesperson. He's like, what the guy's insisting there's been repercussions, and Jake Tapper's like, what repercussions? Here's a picture of Biden shaking hands with the guy. You know what I mean? So, where are the repercussions? And I think this spokesperson was just not ready for it because CNN is supposed to be friendly territory for them. Let's take a look.
Defense treaty with Saudi Arabia that it has with democracies such as South Korea and Japan. Saudi Arabia is not a democracy. It has an atrocious human rights record. The UN has said that the Saudi-led war in Yemen, you just noted the ceasefire, but it's resulted in mass killings of civilians, one of the worst man-made humanitarian crises in the world. Plus, of course, American spies have said the killing of Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi, was ordered specifically by Saudi Crown Prince MBS. Let's just remind our viewers, this is what candidate Biden said about Saudi Arabia on the campaign trail.
We were going to, in fact, make them pay the price and make them, in fact, the pariah that they are. There's very little social redeeming value in the present government in Saudi Arabia.
He sounds very different when he talks about Saudi Arabia today.
Well, look, there's no question that Saudi Arabia is a strategic partner, has been for some 80 decades. It's also no question, as the president, the president hasn't been bashful about expressing our concerns with Saudi behavior. But this is a strategic partnership. We want to keep moving forward. We need to do that. There have been repercussions for Saudi Arabia. The president declassified the information around the Khashoggi killing. We need to also look at the future of the Middle East and what that needs to look like, not just for the Saudi people, the Israeli people, but for the American national security interests. So I don't want to get ahead of where these discussions are, Jake, but these are important discussions, and we're going to continue to have them with our allies and partners there, because the threat from Iran is not going anywhere. And that's felt by Israel, that's felt by Saudi Arabia and other of our partners there.
I don't know what repercussions you're talking about. I mean, like, take a look at this photo of President Biden from a few days ago with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Biden is shaking his hand, he's smiling at him. Was the president bummed that the photo was made public? This isn't actually not the one I was talking about. There's another one where Biden is looking right at MBS and smiling at him. Is the president bummed that the photo was made public?
No, look, the Crown Prince put his hand out. The president shook it. He shook a lot of hands there at the G20.
I mean, he looks absolutely stunned that he's getting this line of questioning on CNN, and you kind of can't blame him, right? I think he thought he was walking into friendly turf, but Jake Tapper tends to be an anchor that does his job and doesn't really pull favorites. I mean, so I think everybody does a little bit, but he's pretty good at his job. And this guy was not ready for it. And Tapper went in, he hammered him. And I think it was a great job. I think he did fantastic. I want to know what you guys think about it, though, so please let me know in the comments. What do you think of the job Tapper did? What do you think of the spokesperson's answer? Let me know. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.